It's gonna get stuck inside you. This song's gonna get stuck inside you. It's really gonna get stuck in your head. Lego Movie 2, fantastic. Hey everybody, I'm Jeffrey and this is another episode of Stage Talk 18. Now, I just was able to see the Lego Movie 2 over the weekend and oh my gosh, it was amazing. Like, I went into the theater, like, really nervous because, it's a sequel. So I'm like, oh, don't get your hopes up too high. It's probably not going to come anywhere near the first one. Man, was I wrong. I am so happy about it. Guys, the jokes hit. It was like the songs were good. The characters, even like some of the characters got some really good development. It was overall a really, really good movie. I definitely recommend this movie to go watch. So go out there, go get your popcorn, get your drinks, and go sit down and watch this with your family members. You're all going to love this movie. And if you don't, leave a comment why you didn't. I think you're wrong. We all have opinions. So there. Yeah. You'll love it. Okay. So anyways, one of the first things that I can't get enough of is the characters. As always, Lego characters were fun. They were like, they're original. They're just great to like talk about in general. And I think Lucy and Emma really came through in this movie. Like, they were both great in the first one, and this movie they were just as great. It was nice to see the dynamic that each of them had to take place because, for almost the entire movie they were separated. So how they played with their new like relationship and their trust in each other was, I think, a really big factor in the movie. And they each got to do like their own thing. Like, Lucy really was like, I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to figure out what's going on. I'm not going to rely on anyone else to save the day. I have to help my friends. I'm not going to let this queen like come in here and like steal everything. Like, no, that's not going to happen. And then Emmett meets Rex and he really is like, you know what? Everyone didn't trust me because I couldn't change with the times and I need to learn how to grow up. I can't be so optimistic about everything. But Emmett, honey, that is why people like you. It's fine. So I think besides the two of them, my third and fourth character that were tied again. So technically it was like Emmett and Lucy here and like right below them would be Queen, whatever I want to be, and then Batman, because the two of them were really, really funny. And Queen, whatever I want to be, was like, she had some amazing songs and she had a duet with Batman, and they were unbelievably amazing, guys. Like, they were so funny and they're actually really cute together. It was really weird but funny. There's actually this like really funny part where like the two of them are like going in to save the day and battle, like they're just together and like they're like both saying how they're gonna like sacrifice each other, like sacrifice themselves for each other so the other one can live. And one of like the queen's minions comes up and is like, I ship it now. Because, like, at first he was, like, really annoyed. Because they kept, like, agreeing on everything to the point where, like, it would come off as annoying. And you could tell that that minion was really annoyed with them. So that was, like, a really funny dynamic between the two of them. They were just really, really funny. And they had a lot of good scenes together. I think the queen had a lot of great, like, they were, like, shorter with the other characters. But I think she had some great, like, she had some great interactions with the other characters, especially like her minions. Like she's this evil character, and there's this part where she turns around, she's doing like the evil glare, and then she starts doing like an evil laugh, but she's just laughing at one of her like minions who's a banana. Like, he keeps slipping on his peel, and she was like cracking up about it, and oh my gosh, the voice actors for all these characters, of course, were like amazing. Going back to the characters, like Unikitty, amazing. I love her again. She was great in the first one. She's great in this one, and like her anger even more. Like, do not mess with Unikitty because she can turn into this big giant cat and rip your head off. So don't do that. Yeah, she was really, really cool. Of course, I liked Benny flying around, and he's like his spaceship. That was funny, and like he was just so happy. Like, he always is happy, but like I enjoy him as well. And then Middlebeard was all like super funny too. And I really like them. And I can't remember the like the pilot who was like one of the queen, one whatever. I want to be like her minions, like what her name was, but she was really funny. And when she actually like captured everybody, it was really funny because they all like put up like a fight, and they really didn't do that well or anything. But it was really funny because Emmett's like, no, I'm gonna like do something and help. And he comes out with like this mech, and he's like, and everyone screams. They're like, oh, Emmett, like you're gonna save us. And then like he immediately gets knocked down, and they're like, oh, Emmett. It was just really, really funny. The characters were really great. A lot of the side characters that introduced were really funny. Like there's an ice cream cone, and he has some great lines in there. The next part that I think about this movie that was so funny, obviously I was singing in the beginning of uh, the review, and that's the songs. The songs were so funny and so likable. Like they seriously have a song called like it's the catchy song, and yeah, it's gonna get stuck inside your head. Like I didn't think they'd, and like they had a way to make that go with this is like everything is awesome, and it made it even better and funnier. And then when Queen whatever wannabe, when she had her song about how like she's not evil, was by far another one of the funniest things in the entire movie. She was out there, and it was really cool in that like scene too, because she was like transforming and like shape shifting different things. She was like a hand, and then she was like a pony, and then like this little, and then she turns to like a cat, and she was like turning into all these different things that totally fit with the dance. She was like, there was this one part like she was a part and she had like maracas, and she was like, so there was that. But like she was really, they all the songs were really funny, and like the crazy thing is like one of the songs actually like got the attention of the boy, who had Legos or whatever, and got them like freed because they're all singing this song together, and they're all like, everything's not awesome. And like Lucy's like trying to get them all to like hype back up, like, and it really brought a cool message during a lot of these songs, because like during especially that one where everything's not awesome, like they're expressing how everything's not awesome, but that doesn't mean you can't try your best to like see the best in every occasion. Like be optimistic. Just because you think something's over doesn't mean that it is, and you have to fight for what you want. So they had some great messages. And going back to Batman and then Queen Whatever, like their duet was really, really funny. Lots of trash talk against Superman. So that's always really entertaining. Guys, go see this movie. It's really funny, and you don't like have to like believe me, but I don't know why people wouldn't like this movie. It's funny, there's relatable characters, and then like, like in the first movie, how they introduced the man upstairs who's the dad, and now they introduce the mom too. And there's a point where she comes in, and like the brother and sister are fighting over the Legos, and that was like the whole thing. And she came in, and she stepped on a Lego, and the sheer pain that you could see on her face. Like everyone in the audience that I was with was like completely like, ooh, these kids are gonna get in so much trouble. Like, yikes. But it was really funny. It was definitely worth my money, my time. I definitely recommend this movie. I don't even know what else like to say about it. Oh, the like just in general, like watching the Lego, like the way the Legos were like, again, like how they're put together and how now they were like taken apart. Like it was amazing how they were doing all this. Like the creative team behind this movie is honestly amazing. Like I don't know like if I could come up with this stuff. Like it was just so cool, especially since they really did build up that dynamic where it was how siblings play together, and the differences in how like a little boy would think and a little girl would think when they're playing with their toys. And there's like this giant fight like between the two of them, and like you can see it even in like the characters. Like Lucy's fighting the like the astronaut like lady, and they're both like going back and forth. They're like, you attacked us first, and they're like, you attacked us first, you start, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like yeah, this is definitely like sibling rivalry like fighting here. So it was really good. I'm trying to think of anything else that, okay, just go see it. It's so funny. Like, I can't explain anymore how great of a movie this was. You guys just need to go and experience for yourself because it was worth it. I definitely recommend this. Like, great movie. Alright, that's all that I have for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I definitely recommend this, so keep watching. Go out to these movie theaters that are near you and watch this movie. If you liked what I was saying today, give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content on my channel about movie reviews and trailers, and then breakdowns, and then even I do have some like video gameplay from like Overwatch, you can hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. But that's all up to you guys. I don't, like, it's up to you, so you do what you want. But that's all I have for today, so thank you guys for watching.